Hello again from Bedford CMA. I'm Pastor Steve with this week's Thursday update, right on time. But it might have been better for us to wait until Friday this week because, as I understand it, the governor's office will be releasing some more information concerning the three-stage recovery process he has outlined for the COVID-19 crisis. That information should include some timelines as to when the various regions of the state can progress through those stages. Specifically, we hope to find out tomorrow that after May 8th, we in Bedford County and the southeast region of which we are a part can move into the yellow or intermediate phase of that recovery process. The problem with that for us as a church is that yellow phase still includes restrictions on public gatherings to no more than 25 people. Now, details of exactly what this is going to look like and how it will apply to churches and other organizations, we don't yet know. And it's going to take us a little time to sort through the information that is shared tomorrow. So we'll try to get in touch with you through email and through our phone tree sometime early next week to give you our best understanding of what it all means for us. And then we'll try to bring that together once again in next week's Thursday update. But for now, it's certainly safe to say that this Sunday's worship service for May 3rd will not be open to the public. It will only be available online. The rest of what I want to share with you today comes from a project I worked on earlier this week for Mahaffey Camp. I was one of several pastors invited to participate in a video devotional series they are putting together and should soon have posted on their website and Facebook pages. I'm hoping that there's not a whole lot of overlap between the viewers of those sites and my Thursday updates on YouTube. Well, the basis for this devotional series is what the camp calls their scripture rocks, boulders throughout the campgrounds which have been etched with words from Scripture. The rock that I chose for my devotional has the words from Exodus chapter 3. It reads, "God said to Moses, I am that I am. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. The place whereon thou standest is holy ground." Now that place where Moses was standing was at the foot of the burning bush. And there he was receiving the first of his instructions for the great mission of setting Israel free from slavery in Egypt. But as you may know, Moses had his doubts and questions about that mission. One of the first questions was, okay, God, I'm going back to the sons of Israel. And when I get there, I'm going to say, the God of your fathers has sent me to you. So supposing they say, all right, Mr. Big Shot, what's his name? What do you want me to tell them? And God's answer was, I am that I am. Tell them, I am has sent me. In choosing that name, God was identifying himself as the one being who simply is who he is. He cannot be identified, described, or defined in terms of anyone or anything else, because everyone and everything else ultimately gets what it is from him, the great I am. Now, unlike God, you and I tend to identify and describe ourselves in terms of other people and other things. It may be family relationships. I'm someone's son, I'm someone's husband, I'm someone's father, for example. Or we might identify ourselves in terms of our educational background or our employment situation. We might say, I'm an electrical engineer from Penn State and I work for XYZ Corporation, for example. The thing of it is, this COVID-19 crisis has taken from us many of the things that would normally occupy our time and give us some sense of identity. But this crisis is also giving us an opportunity to step back and examine what it is that defines us. This unwelcome break from whatever normal used to be might just be the best opportunity we'll ever see to imagine what a new normal can be if we are defined and identified in connection with Jesus. My prayer for all of us is that we will not allow ourselves to be identified by the crisis that we face together, no matter how deeply it impacts our lives, but instead we will choose to be identified, described, and defined in terms of our connection with the great I Am. Be careful, be safe, and God bless.